What is up, you guys? This is DemonCat67 with a World of Warcraft Mega Bloks set review. As you can see, this set is the World of Warcraft, the Lich King and Sindragosa. If you can see it kind of clear, this webcam sucks balls, but my camera's charging right now, so I can't use it. But of course, I'm an impatient person, so this is the Lich King right here, and you got Sindragosa right here, which is the Queen of the Frost Brood, and the Frost Brood are those like frozen dragon things that serve the Lich King, and they are both of the bosses in the Frozen Throne section, which is the final section of the Ice Crown Citadel raid in World of Warcraft. With Sindragosa and then the Lich King as the final boss. So I will review both of these figures and how the set works. Here's the back here, get you a look at that. You got the back with the Sindragosa and Lich King, and of course you got all of the other guys there, Alliance and Horde. You can see right there, kind of. So this is the packaging. As you can see, you got the MegaBloks logo right here, World of Warcraft, Sindragosa, and the Lich King. And if you did not see, I posted a World of Warcraft GM commands video, which means I am a GM on World of Warcraft. I got selected to be one, and I showed you I created my own World of Warcraft 335 server, which I transferred my character that was a level 90 on Agamagan, Miss Pandaria, over to that server just for that video, but then I transferred him back. So if you haven't checked out the GM command video, why don't you check that out? And got a pretty good look at the packaging there, and I will show you. Oh, and as you can see, if you cannot see, but my finger's pointing to it, you got Ice Crown Citadel in the background right there, which is the raid I was just talking about in Northrend. Damn, they gotta make webcams have better quality, or either that, or make sure the cameras don't take 5 hours to charge. Alright, there's some impatient people on this planet. So here you have the first figure I'm going to be showing you is Sindragosa, the Queen of the Frost Brood. Like I said before, the Frost Brood are the dragons that kind of serve the Lich King, I guess. So here you got her mouth. Very nice detail on her mouth, I would say. You got the horns here like she has, which is really, really nice. I really like that detail. I really love how MegaBloks has added every single detail to the minifigures. Well, I wouldn't call this a minifig, I guess, because of course you gotta build this, which is in the instruction manual, which I will show you in a second, which I bet you're all waiting to see the instruction manual, because that's what everybody looks for in the sets, right? So here we have the instruction manual for building both of them. You got, it's just like the back here, and it looks exactly like the packaging. You got Sindragosa and the Lich King on the back. And the front, you got exactly what the front of the packaging looks like. So if you didn't get a chance to see the packaging, here this is what it looks like. So that's the instructions manual. Not going to read you that because all that says is how to build it. So here you have Sindragosa. Its wings, they can come off, but I don't like taking them off because you know how MegaBloks are. Her mouth is open and closable, which is really, really nice. You can close the mouth like that and then open it back up. And of course, when I get the Death Wings Attack on Stormwind MegaBloks set, I will build that and review that too. I just like reviewing these sets that they come out with. And I think this set was made to represent the Frozen Throne and Ice Crown Citadel, because these are the two bosses in it. But anyways, you got your horns here. You got on the top of her body, you got that blue ice that she has. And on the bottom you got bone detail and the blue ice thing that she has. The tail has really nice detail as well. You got spikes on it. You got the end of her tail detailed in blue, which is really nice. I really like that. Get a good look at that. The tail is attached by a bunch of pieces here, as you can see, jointed pieces. As is the head. You can see the jointed piece that my fingers are on right now. That connects the head to it. The head will come separately. Well, it's in the set, but it comes in a different bag. And then the wings are also connected by jointed. And that is Sindragosa. I really like the bone detail that Sindragosa has, which is like what she has in the game. Of course, she's made of bones, and that's really sweet. I'm a big fan of both of these guys. Big fan of Sindragosa and the Lich King set. So why don't we review the Lich King? You've seen Sindragosa. This is her. Her feet can move. Her feet are connected by jointed. Pretty much everything on her is connected by jointed. That's how you build her. And her tail can move back and forth like that. You can move the tail back and forth like she's all sassy or something. So move Sindragosa aside, and the cool part, we have Arthas Menethil, the Lich King, on the frozen throne with Frostmourne by his side like he usually has. I really wish they would include Bolvar Fordragon, who is the guy who becomes the Lich King after Arthas dies. They should include him where he's trapped kind of in between these two things when you're doing the Icecrown raid. If you have seen that, then that is where he is. If you can't see already, Frostmourne is right there. It can be placed in this little hilt thing, which I think looks neat. Really nice idea by the game designers. Of course, this isn't the whole throne with all the stairs going up to his throne like it does in the raid, but this is just the top where he sits. And of course, like I said before, I wish they would have included the Bolvar Fordragon where he is strapped and trapped above the Lich King during the raid. So here is the figure for the Lich King. His legs can move. His arms can somewhat move, but he has these little shoulder pads or something on the top. So that is makes it a little more difficult to move. He has a cape on the back, which I think is nice. They included every detail. You can take the cape off, and it's not too difficult to put it back on. The cape is off now. And of course, you can take everything off of him. You can take off his arms, his legs, but I do not want to do that because, you know, it's a lot of work. But anyways, nobody really wants to see the Lich King without any of his body parts on, except if they really hate him. So here we have the Lich King's head. You can take that off, but you cannot take off like his mask. I really wish they would add that. You could take off his mask and you could have Arthas' head there. That would be really sweet. So I'll show you taking off his head. Alright, here we have the Lich King's head taken off. No head. It's not that much. He just doesn't have his head. He has his little black thing there. So that's basically what that is. So I'm going to put the head back on. And of course, here he is. Here is his head. Now I will show you Frostmourne. Frostmourne, they gave the detail that it looks like in the game. They added every little concept art like Blizzard did. It's pretty freaking sweet. They got the skull hilt at the front there, and then you have the blue leading down with all of the little symbols on it. And Frostmourne is pretty sweet blade. Of course, it was the blade that turned Arthas evil, consumed every soul he kills, is trapped in here and stuff like that. So, of course, you can put Frostmourne in the Lich King's hand, which I will do right now. But the one thing I don't like about this is that they didn't add the mask being able to take off Arthas. But here is the Lich King with Frostmourne. You can see him right here holding the blade in his hand like he always does. Carries it like everywhere he goes. It's like his teddy bear or something. It's Frostmourne. It's nothing much. I already showed you the blade. And now I will review the Frozen Throne right here. The Lich King's throne. Here it is. As you can see, it's very nice in detail. It's got the white platform and the blue ice like it should where the Lich King sits. The white may be kind of hard to see right here, but sorry about that, guys. You can see the white platform and the blue. It is very hard to see because of the bright, but that's pretty much it. It's just little attachable Lego type pieces that you put on to build it. So I'm looking forward to the Deathwing Stormwind pack. That set looks a lot cooler than this, I have to say. And so when I get that set, I am going to build it. You get to build Deathwing, which I'll imagine that he's a lot bigger than Sindragosa because Deathwing's huge. And you get to, it comes with minifigs, comes with Varian and 2 other guys. You get to build Stormwind Castle, and it's just really nice in detail, and it might take some time, but I will get it up as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. And also sub for sub, thanks. And they are both of the bosses in the Frozen Throne section, which is the final section of the Ice Crown Citadel raid in World of Warcraft. The World of Warcraft, the Lich King and Sindragosa. If you can see it kind of clear, this webcam sucks balls, but my camera's charging right now, so I can't use it. But of course, I'm in with Sindragosa and then the Lich King as the final boss. So I will review both of these figures and how the set works. Person. So this is the Lich King right here, and you got Sindragosa right here, which is the Queen of the Frost Brood, and the Frost Brood are those like frozen dragon things that serve the Lich King. What is up, you guys? This is DemonCat67 with a World of Warcraft Mega Bloks set review. As you can see, this set is the